Hey guys, okay, so this is yet another one of these products that I mentioned in my Best of 2014 video and realized it really needs its own video. So here's the backstory. I kind of said that I hated the product when I first started using it, or when I first tried it years and years ago in that original Best of Beauty 2014 video, and then I kind of like shushed myself and thought, no, let's just save it for this video. But let's hope and pray that it's not super long-winded, because as you can see, my back is killing me from standing here trying to make as many videos as I possibly can. And I'm constantly crouching, so like my face fits in the frame, because I don't know if you guys know this, but I have like a humongousaurus melon head. Like, it's ginormous. All the pictures of me and my friends, you know, when you're like next to each other smiling, like their head is like this big and I've got this like gargantuan moon pie face. So anyways, okay, enough about that. The product is, as you can see from the title, the Clarins Beauty Flash Balm. Brightens and tightens. So anything that's going to say brightens and tightens, I was like all over. And this is probably about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, maybe even longer. But it was quite a few years ago. And I never understood it. I was like, I don't know what the hell is going on with this product. Like, why is this such a miracle worker for other people, or they are raving about it? I don't really see any difference. It's freaking expensive for kind of, in essence, a primer. And, you know, I remember Lisa Eldridge talking about it, saying, you know, she whips this out on special occasion when she has to look extra flawless. It's not an everyday thing for her because it just has such dramatic results. And I was like, what the hell is she using? Like, what is this, like the same thing? Are they like reformulating it in the UK or what? Because I just did not get it at all. And again, I tried this five, 6 years ago, maybe longer. So fast forward to a couple of months ago, this year, this past year, well, 2014. Oh my gosh, my stomach is growling. Okay. Right, energy. So this was available at Sephora for their 100 points. And I just saw it there on their little counter or whatever as I was paying for my goods. And I just thought, you know, I have quite a few points, so why don't I just, it's 100 points, whatever, let's just try it. So I tried it. It sat in my little doohickey case here, my little Ferrero Rocher thing. So it sat in there for quite a few weeks, and then one night I was like, oh, you know what, I need to sort of look kind of semi-okay, and so let's try this. So I did. And wow. Like, wow. So I was like, that's just a fluke. So I tried it again, like a day or two later, and I was like, wow, this stuff is really good. Then I tried it for the third time, and then I was like, forget it. I just have to go and run down and buy it. So that's what I did. This sucker is like 50 bucks or more. So like 50, almost $60 probably in Canada. Ouch, for like a primer. So what is so great about this sucker? Okay. Here's what I think happened. When I first tried it, maybe I was already, like, my skin was looking pretty good, or I was just too young to really appreciate this product. I didn't have a lot of sagging or, you know, these things that, you know, you sort of get as you get older. And the brightening or the whatever. Anyways, fast forward to now, I'm at an age where I need some extra help, people. And this really comes into play, where it does sort of tighten and it does kind of bright. Like, I don't know what it is. I think this is really for people, women who are a little bit older, who are going to sort of reap the benefits of having a product that claims to brighten and tighten. So this is what I noticed. When I would first put it on and I would put on my face, it looked sort of relatively the same. Like, I was like, oh, okay. You know, like when you first put on your makeup, you're like, yes, okay, it's fresh. Everything is like, you know, just spackled on there. So it's looking pretty good. And then an hour and a half later, you know, you'd look in the mirror, you'd pass by a mirror, you'd go to the loo or whatever when you're out, and you'd be like, yeesh, whatever. You know, it's slowly starting to break down. And then by, you know, like 3 hours, 4 hours, 5, 6 hours into it, you're like, wow, I'm a freaking hot mess now. Like, it doesn't even look like I've got any makeup on. It's not looking so good. Everything's looking sort of dull and tired as the night progresses. So what I noticed about when I used it, when I would use this under my makeup, an hour or two later, it would look just like I put it on. 3 hours later, it would look great. 5 hours later, when I would finally get home and I would just, you know, like I'm in the bathroom getting ready to go to bed, I almost didn't want to take off my makeup because I was like, wow, I look good. So I want to kind of keep that, and I wouldn't want to sort of take it off because usually by the time I get, you know, home and I'm rolling into bed, I look into that mirror and I'm like, oh my God, get this off, and I just want to sleep the day. Whereas the day away. Whereas this, it just looked good all the time. So it was kind of like tough to wash your face of what looks like freshly applied makeup. So I think that's what's so brilliant about this product. It's not necessarily, you know, the tightening and the brightening, although I do find I notice less of these. I mean, is it like that? No, it's obviously not like that. And oh, actually, nor do you want it to be. But your skin does look good. But the thing about this is it's, I guess, what it's supposed to be, sort of like a primer. It's supposed to make the makeup look fresh and fantastic for the entire night. And that's actually really what it does. That's sort of the reason why I ran out and bought it, is because out of those 3 times that I used it, it was the same effect, where for hours later, the makeup would look fantastic. It would look fresh. It would look like you just put it on. And it just gave you this real bright, sort of glowy, beautiful sort of skin and makeup. So I can't rave enough about it now. But for those of you who sort of felt the same way as me and was like, what is all the hype? Like, I think it probably, I don't know, I can't think back now, but I did do one of those, like, you know, don't believe the hype kind of videos years and years ago. And like the first year I had the channel, that might have been included. I might have included this going, I don't even know what the hell's up with this product, because it's really not, it doesn't live up to the hype then. It certainly does now. So, anyways, I would love to hear your guys' experience with this. If you're sort of like late into it, or if you've always loved it, if it's always done that for you. But I'm really quite amazed that this is a product that I've already tried, did not like, and now, you know, 5, 6, 7 years later, I freaking love. So I don't know what that says. I think it's probably like I'm getting old now and my skin really needs it. So anyways, I hope you found that helpful, and I will talk to you soon.